Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of Habout No, we talk about Habbo stuff and all things Habbo and what's annoying and what's great and what's not as good as it used to be. We're here with Rich, and your Habbo name
Hi,
is
Voorhees.
introduce Voorhees with two zeros, right? And we're here with
Yeah,
we're here with Hove, and
Yeah,
that's Habbo name
that works.
Hove, comma.
we did have a list of topics of shit we wanted to talk about.
Yeah,
Let's start with the most recent one, doorway people.
Yeah, we were just talking about this before we started recording. Those annoying people who just walk in the doorway and friend request everyone in the room and then leave and then never talk to you again.
I hate those people.
It's
Yeah.
And the
different
thing I hate
depending on
most
what room
about
you're
them
in as
is
well.
like anytime you get a friend request from the door, you just know that's going to be one of those people
Yeah. It's
that
just,
they're either going to never talk to you again, or the first thing they're going to do is spam you with fucking
advertisements. Yeah, like,
invites like, oh yeah, come join the CIA, get big bucks.
oh yeah,
Like,
that's
fuck off.
that's another
It's
one of the
usually people
topics.
looking to recruit you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I once had this dude add me from the door like 30 different times. It was the same dude, and
Yikes.
he just refused to stop adding me. Like every day that when he'd be in the room, he'd just walk in and add everyone. And it's almost like he forgot that he added me because I declined every single time, and he just kept on doing it. And I was just like, bruh,
I think he wound up in them guts.
ew.
That's why 90% of women get friend requests for on Habbo anyway.
Yeah, like you just dress in like anything that looks remotely like a girl, and then they're just like, "Oh, that's some pussy." Don't even check if it's like a 12-year-old or
What's
that's
what's your Snapchat? What's your Snapchat? What's your cake?
yeah. Like they say that. Like
Like
they
bad
don't
As a
even.
guy,
memories.
They don't even.
I don't have to deal with that, but I do have to deal with the fucking, hey, join my fucking group of CIA or FBI or military, pays 1 coin per day as if I give a shit.
Yeah, like I even had a card on back when we could still use custom, like not custom cards, but like the card cast on Cards Against Humanity Online. The one,
Yeah.
you know, that Hove, you don't know this, but like the card where it's like, come join the blank agency, pay is 1 credit per month, and
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Anyway, and
that's
then
exactly what it's like, and it's really fucking annoying. I think the only thing worse than doorway people is trolls
yeah, because then they're deliberately
or
being
people
annoying.
that go out of their way to just be assholes to you. Like, because I have to call them out for being an asshole, Alicia,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna say their Habbo name, although I should because she's a
Oof.
cunt.
Yikes. I mean,
And then you get people in like the public rooms that, like, you get two kinds of trolling. You get people that either insult you for no reason,
Mm-hmm.
or you get people that do shit like what we were saying earlier and spoil Endgame.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I
and
feel
there'll be
really
no
bad for
spoilers on
anyone
this.
that was in the. I feel bad for anyone that was in the picnic and got that spoiled for them. That's not nice.
Yeah.
But it figures, it all it takes is one person to fucking ruin something good.
That's it.
Yeah.
And there is always one who is going to do it, no matter what. Like
Yeah.
And it's
you
the
can.
worst.
It's
It's
so
the worst
difficult
in
to avoid
public.
it.
It's the worst in public rooms because they're the easiest to get to, right?
Yeah.
With for sure. Yeah, most
So then
amount
they
of
can
There's
people.
just
more
go
people.
there. They can just go there, spout their shit, start a fight, and then leave.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly.
It's retarded.
And then there's the kind of trolls who just start drama, like they just like start insulting people. Like there was this, like, I don't think you met this girl, but like she was in one of my drama corner episodes, and she just came in and deliberately tried to start drama, and she was just like
Who?
insulting everyone, like, oh, I don't know, saying stuff about like your coochie, or I don't know, but like she was
That's
just
like
being,
a. That's like a the corner in the coffee house, right?
Yeah, that one.
That little corner there, it's
That
the
corner
worst for
scares me.
drama. And like every time I go in there, I run into someone like Alicia that's always like, every time I go to say something, they're like, shut up, you're fat and ugly. I'm like, I don't even know you. Fuck off.
Oh, there are so many people who are like that, and it's like you can't talk to these people. There's nothing you can say to them. There's no way to communicate with these people at all.
It's really retarded.
I've tried. I don't know why I've tried, but it's like
Yeah. And
you
then
try,
there's
you try because you think, oh, you know, this person might have, you know, some semblance of humanity and decency, and then you realize, nope.
no. Why did I even think for a second that they might?
yeah.
What's one good thing though is everyone from the corner is kind of fucked off to the one hallway there.
Yeah.
So coffee house isn't as bad. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still bad, but not as bad.
Yeah, and
its
the welcome lounge people are now in the hallway as well. So like all the toxic people are like they're like quarantined in the hallway, and you have to like wear a hazmat suit to go in.
Yeah, that's the same with Picnic. There was like a group of people who used to hang around a lot in the Welcome Lounge when I started playing again just over a year ago. And then I don't know what happened, but it was like they were the only people who were in Welcome Lounge. And then suddenly, like quite recently, they all started hanging around in Picnic. And they're just here causing a storm, kicking up a fuss, shouting this, that, the other thing at everybody. And they really like it's Picnic's like dead now because of them.
Well, pretty much
mad,
all the
like,
public rooms are, and practically everyone stays away from hallway.
Yeah.
well, you guys heard about what happened with the moderation system last week, right?
No, I haven't
Oh,
been
with the
on
Habbo
Warzone.
Guardian thing?
Yeah, the Habbo Guardian thing has been taken offline after a huge amount of disruption last week. And it's quite
people kept
interesting
abusing
because yeah, without a doubt, I got
Yeah.
I got a whole pile of stuff launched at me for no reason whatsoever, and then as soon as I retaliated with something that wasn't even that bad, I got a room ban. So it's like I was actually messaging ambassadors trying to actually get tips on how to get through to the people who were dealing with the reports, because I just felt like I couldn't do anything because it's like it doesn't get listened to. And it's just, I mean, when you put through a report, which, you know, you don't really want to put through in the first place, but it's like if you put a report through and then these people get a notification to say that somebody's put a report through, but actually nothing's going to happen to them, that's just embarrassing. And it just opens people up to more, like, you know, abuse.
Yeah. Like especially when the report system doesn't even work. Like when I was doing bully reports when that was still around, I had like several, like 100, I don't know if it was hundreds, but I had a lot of like reports come through that were definitely like in the bullying range, you know, like the middle icon with like the angry face.
Yep.
And it was just people were being absolute dickheads to each other, and then and then they were getting away with it because the other four guardians were voting that's okay, and then the opposite would happen when it was okay. When I voted okay, like everybody else was just like, no, this is severe, and so that poor person got banned for just saying some stupid little thing.
One really bad one that used to happen all the time was there was people who would go out of their way to start shit and be assholes, right?
Yeah.
And then every time I go to report them, it'd be like, oh, it doesn't look like this Habbo said anything. Like, bullshit, they didn't.
Yeah, I know! What is that? I've had that a couple of times, and it's like, I don't understand. Is that people, like, who, like, messing with the system, or what?
Yeah,
people
like...
messing with the whole program?
Yeah. It's really frustrating.
Gotta be something, and it's always the people that are disturbing shit that always seems to happen with.
There was a dude who was like actually like threatening to rape my friend, and
Jesus.
And he was like he like bypassed the filter, and he was like, I'll rep you, and like he was threatening violence and shit, and he was like threatening to stalk her in real life, and like bullying her and like asking her for her Snapchat and stuff. And I reported him, and it was just like, no, this user has not said anything. And I'm like, bitch, what?
That is
how the fuck?
Shocking.
Yeah.
I think what it is is that those people did the Guardian process, so anytime you go to report them, they just dismiss it.
Yeah. But then
And it's a crock of shit.
sometimes I get banned on Conifer when I when I get a bit edgy, but sometimes I get banned for like a day. Maybe not. Wait, I get muted or like I don't do anything that bad, but like I'm a guardian and I can still get like banned. So I don't think
Same, to be honest, yeah.
I never took the Guardian thing. It just didn't appeal to me.
fair enough.
The last time I was banned, that was when I got the perma ban, and that was fucking back
you
in
got
August,
permed?
so that was like a year ago now.
What was that for?
Well, let's see. I was already on probation, so I was already on Habo's shit list, and I guess I just kept pushing my luck. They kept giving me like.
Oh yeah, I do that. I do that all the time.
And then they just perm banned me, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna appeal it. If they do appeal it, awesome. If they don't, I guess that's too fucking bad for me. I'm not gonna bother making another account. And then like almost a week later, they appealed it.
I need to appeal for my current sanction, to be honest, because I got an 18-hour mute for basically talking about one of the rares that they released. In fact, it was the foxtail and the ears. Or no, it wasn't. No. It was the Mad Hat. Do you know the Mad Hat they brought out with the Alice in Wonderland thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was basically saying that it looks better off of the Habbo than it does on the Habbo, and they got me for promoting a scam site. I was like, what?
How?
Exactly. I was like, what the fuck? Come on,
I was
man.
gonna guess.
I don't know.
I was gonna
noticed
guess
that like. I noticed that Habbo likes to ban people for like dumb shit. Give an example. My friend Lana, she was playing and she'd bought one of those like big those like rare packages that have like a whole shitload of furniture, right?
Oh yeah.
And they're like 99 credits or whatever. So she bought one of those and she was talking about it, and then I guess talking about it was taboo because she got fucking banned.
Oof.
Permanently. It was retarded.
What the hell? Well,
it's crazy.
What I was gonna say, Hove, I thought you were gonna say something like, "Oh, you got banned for sexually explicit talk," because that would make a bit of sense. Like that would make a bit of sense if they misinterpreted as, "Oh, that hat would look better on your bedroom floor," like not on you.
Yes.
But like, still, it's a stretch.
That's one thing I hate about Habbo currently is that like they are fucking reaching just to ban people.
Yeah.
Like they're going out of their way just to fucking ban people. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I was looking at a guy last week who has got so many alternative accounts. Like he's got so many accounts. It's like you just ban one and he comes on to the next one, and he will do that for until he's down to his last one, in which he won't say anything because he'll be too feared in case he gets banned. But it's like, how do you win against these people? It's so annoying. And like this guy, I know he's got a reputation, and I have to say that I am like almost fully convinced that he has actually like contributed to the fact that the Guardian system is now offline.
I wouldn't doubt it.
For real. No.
I mean, I don't get why Habbo, when they permanently ban people, why they don't just do like an IP ban.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, sometimes they do, I think.
Was it with like the error mute? Sometimes it's like you can't log onto any account. Or if you can log in, but you.
Yeah.
Oh god, that reminds me about the 2012 mute. That was so bad.
Oh gosh, yeah, let's talk about that.
Oh my gosh, I know. It seems so long ago now.
Yeah.
You know what I did that whole time during the ban?
What did you do?
I just chilled in my room and fed my monster plants to make sure they didn't fucking die.
Yeah.
Which is what really pisses me off about the monster plants. See, I didn't know if you left them alone, they would die, right?
Yeah, that's
so
sad.
I left mine alone, and then I went I don't know, I was hanging out with some friends and I came back and I'm like, what the fuck? It died?
Yeah.
So
It was 2012 when
yeah.
Mute happened, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Goodness me.
What I
I don't know how much I was playing at that point, to be honest. I was doing my degree at that point. I was playing Habbo so much, but yeah.
I think it lasted something like fucking 3 months.
Yeah, it sounds about right. I do have a vague at one point not being able to talk and nobody else was able to talk, so I was like, well, what is the point, to be honest? So I think I stopped playing at that point for like a while because I didn't know.
It's funny considering all the bullshit that has happened in Habbo and everything, right? All the bullshit. I haven't quit once.
bless you.
That's amazing. That's really incredible because I think like really this past couple of years that I've been playing, that's the longest amount of time that I've played consecutively.
No, but do you know why I haven't quit?
Why?
I ain't got nothing fucking better to do, man. My life is boring as shit. And that's why I don't even like, okay, you know how you got these people who are like, oh, I'm quitting Habbo for a bit, right?
Yeah.
I don't bother because it's like, you know, I know me. I know that if I quit, I'm going to be back in like 5 fucking minutes because I got bored. It'll happen. It'll happen. That's why I don't bother quitting.
That's so funny. I love that.
Yeah.
I know myself too well.
Yeah. I mean, when I quit back in like, I don't know if it was before or after the mute, but I quit like ages ago. I think it was probably before the mute in like 2011 or early 2012. I'm not sure. But like basically I had this bunch of friends and they would just like pick on me and like alternately they would like alternate between picking on me and bullying me and like being nice to me, and I was really like annoyed at them and like I was confused and like I was like, how old the fuck was I then? Probably like 15 at the time. So like I was a child and I was just like really I just got fed up with them bullying me, even though it wasn't really that bad in hindsight. Like they were just teasing me and like having jokes like, "Oh, you love Josh and you love Luke and you love whoever else and Dave and like you love Rhea, you love
you love
oh
everybody."
Yeah, like yeah, like it's just freaking they just
here.
like teased me about that, and I thought like I was 15 or like 14 at the time, so like I didn't think that was funny. Like I think it's funny now because like I took it seriously and I was such a dumbass kid. Like I legit thought like they hated me, and then sometimes they were nice to me, so like and then I just like I got like all dramatic emo kid and I was like, I'm quitting. I can't put up with this anymore. It's the 11th hour and I put on this whole massive speech and I just gave all my Fernie away. I like hosted a giveaway in my room and I was just like, hey, take all my Fernie. I don't want to do this anymore. And then like a couple of years later I was back because like the friends were gone. Oh no, I didn't even I didn't quit Habbo. I just quit Conifer. I just quit that account because I wanted to escape from them.
Yeah.
So you just went on to another account kind of thing?
Yeah, but it was another character on the same account, so I couldn't like trade my Fernie over because I didn't have like an alter email address at the time.
Okay.
Dumb to think of that.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's funny. I look back at Habbo, right? How it was before they did the the beta update.
Yeah.
And you know, it had its good qualities and it had its bad qualities, you know.
Mm.
Like the good qualities was the rooms were all amazing.
Yeah.
Where did you used to hang out back in the day?
My main 3 places were the Welcome Lounge, the Old School Club, and no, wait, 4 places. Yeah, the Welcome Lounge, the Old School Club, the Rooftop, and the Tranquil Gardens.
That's interesting. Yeah, for me, I used to hang around in theatre, and then I also used to quite enjoy the pool back when it existed, and I used to enjoy the kitchen. But then they got rid of theatre at one point. Theatre disappeared, and at that point, I moved over to the Welcome Lounge, and I hung around there for ages. Then they brought theatre back, but they changed it.
Yeah, it
and
sucks.
at that point, I started hanging around Picnic when I came back. So
yeah. Do you remember that like theater that was like they tried to make it into like a regular room, but like it was all fucked up and it was like everything was like weird shaped and everyone hated it?
Yeah, I think
it was all weird and
seems
glitchy.
familiar.
Yeah. And I think so I used to hang out at the theater a lot on my first account. But like which I don't go on anymore, but and then I also used to hang out at like school rooms. There was this one school by Dice Player, I think, and like that was just a big like it wasn't like as fancy as all the schools are now. Like now you can do stacking and stuff like really easily, but it was pretty cool. Like that's where I met those friends, and then that got deleted, and we moved over to another school, and yeah. So anyway, what was I going to say about the theater? Did you know if you go through the curtains in the new theater room, there's like a secret room behind the curtains?
That's right.
It's like,
yes, it's the old one. It's the old theatre.
Yeah, and it's little.
Yeah, it's actually it's actually like the theatre from back in the day.
It's the same size.
We've all just grown up. It's amazing. I could believe it when I found that. I was so happy. I was like, oh my gosh, this is
my
brilliant.
childhood.
A bunch of my friends were hanging out in it, and I didn't know it was like I didn't know you had to go through that one doorway to get there, right? So they kept being like, follow me, and I'm like, yeah, Habba won't let me, and they were like, what? I don't get it. So then this went on for like 10 minutes until they were like, wait, go to just the theater room and then go hide behind the curtain and then go fucking behind the curtain. I was like, okay, this better fucking work. You know what I really miss of the old rooms?
Yeah.
The diving board they used to have in the pool.
Yeah, that was fun.
Goodness. I remember back in the day, I never had any coins to participate in the dives myself, so I used to watch. But then there was like,
you know what's funny?
A wee while
I never
later
had coins,
and it was fun.
But there was some glitch where you could essentially cut the line, right? And you didn't have to pay coins. And I was able to do that a couple times, and I was only ever able to go on that fucking diving board once. And my computer at the time was so slow and laggy that like going off the diving board practically fucking crashed my computer.
That's devastating.
Oh yeah, it was bad. I had to laugh though because like it was the only time I ever got to go on that damn fucking diving board. Every other time it was full of people.
Yeah.
Every fucking time.
Yeah, it was always packed, wasn't it? It was very, very. You remember when you went into the Lido? You went to be in your swimsuit. You could change your booths. That was so cool.
They had the little change rooms. That was fun.
Yeah, I like that. That was kind of cool. They don't have that.
I kind of wish you could wear that swimsuit like as regular outfits, like it would be a clothing option. Or
yes,
I also wish that you could choose to wear regular clothes in the Lido or the Lido. I call it the Lido. I don't know. I don't know.
Or is it Lido or Lido? I think it's different.
I call it Lido. You call it Lido, and Rich calls it Lido. So it's all three.
That's brilliant.
It's Lido. It's Lido. Lido, Lido, Lido. Yeah. But yeah, that was a cool bra thing. I was like, that's like a cool swimsuit thing. I wish I could wear that to like user-generated pools. User-generated, is that the word? Like the user rooms that are like pools. My Habbo would wear that. I wouldn't wear it in real life, but you know what I mean.
You know what's really annoying?
Yeah.
those people that show up in your room.
Yeah, just to
And
advertise.
no, either they advertise, they either A, advertise going, hey, join my fucking group, or they stand there going, hey, I'm poor, can you give me furniture? Like, no, fuck off.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I mean, on one hand, I understand, like, you know, they're noobs and they have nothing.
yeah,
But, like, you know, I don't, if I had fucking spare furniture, I would fucking give it to you, but I don't.
yeah. I mean, sometimes I feel sorry for people and I just give them stuff. But then usually I don't, because, like,
I try and help people out by telling them the easiest way for them to actually get
yeah,
furniture.
that's a good
Nobody
way.
listens, and some people don't actually leave the room when you give them something, which is really
Yeah.
annoying.
They just, like, hang around
Yeah.
like, we're friends now!
I know, yeah.
If I get really junky furniture that I can't get rid of,
Mm,
Mhm.
I like to save it
mm.
and then specifically wait for a moment when someone asks, hey, do you have any spare fernie? And I'm like, actually, yes, I do. It's junk, but here, take it. No one else wants it.
Yeah, good on you.
That's nice.
I have a story of people, well, not really people like that, but just a tangent kind of, like, when I was going to record that video I made, which one was it? Like the rap? It was like the one with Lil Cred Money called Flex or something. Yeah. So what I did, I wanted to film in like one of those like rich ass people, like those freaking rich people 18 plus rooms or something, with like all the rare furniture and petal patches and stuff. And so I just like I was on my Lil Cred Money account, which is like obviously a joke. And then I was like I walked in before I recorded, and I just asked this guy, I asked this guy, hey, can I ask you a favor? And he was like, sure. And I could tell that he was gonna think like, oh, is she gonna ask me for money? Because like I looked like a total noob. I didn't have any clothes or HC or like anything custom, or like not custom, but like I didn't have any of those bought things because like it was a new account. So I was like, don't worry, I'm not gonna beg for Fernie. And he was like, oh, thank God, I thought you were gonna beg for Fernie. Or so I just like, yeah, and I just thought that was funny. But basically, I was just like, can I record? Can I record in here, and like, can you say this line, and it's for a music video? And he was like, oh, cool, yeah, now we're friends, sort of.
Oh, that's nice.
So
you know what really makes me mad about Habbo at the moment?
Yeah.
I hate to get like really sidetracked, but what really, really, really pisses me off at the moment is fucking the what do you call it? The way that fucking Habbo has become less of a game and more of all about money. And it all started with I don't remember if you remember, but back in like 2009, just before the beta update, or just after, they brought in VIP.
Yeah.
Oh yes, that's right, VIP. Oh my goodness, I remember that.
And it was basically just like it was basically just another way. It was like twice the price of HC, and it was like literally not even worth it because
it was not worth it at all.
I remember I bought HC and then I bought VIP, and I remember afterwards I was like, man, what a fucking ripoff.
Yeah.
At that point, I wasn't even buying Habbo Club, let alone something else that they were trying to sell me. So,
yeah.
One thing that really pisses me off is they used to have like cards for Habbo you could buy.
Yeah, I miss those. Like the gift cards that you could buy at like EB Games and stuff.
Oh yes, that's right. I remember those.
That used to be the only way I could ever get Habbo credits, because like my mum didn't have a credit card, my granny definitely didn't have a credit card, and I mean I was like a teenager, so I wouldn't have one either.
Yeah, I remember I had to persuade my mum to let me send a text message.
I used a combination of cards and texting.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
used to text.
I didn't I didn't get the text one because, like, I didn't have a mobile until I was 15, and even then it was a Nokia. It was, like, one of those brick ones without, like, anything that it could do. I didn't get a smartphone
See,
until I was, like,
I just had a flip phone at the time, right?
yeah.
And I used to text for coins all the time, and then I had some glitch where I did, and they like overcharged the shit out of me for it, so I just never did ever again.
Oh, shit. No. Yeah, well, it wasn't even that I needed a smartphone, because I think you can do the SMS for coins without having a screen. But, like,
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't know you could do that. Like, back in, like, 2000 and whatever, I didn't even know you could do that, and I didn't even have a mobile phone at all until like freaking I think 2013. Wait, no,
Yeah,
yeah.
I used to get cards after I stopped texting, but then the 7-Elevens here stopped carrying the fucking cards, right? So I was kind of up shit's creek.
Yeah, that's bad.
It actually really pissed me off because it was like, okay, now I can't ever get HC again, and anytime I've had HC since, it's been because someone was nice enough to buy it for me.
Mm. All right, it's been like half an hour ish. Do you reckon we should end it, or should
Yeah.
Yeah, because we got to save some of the topics for next time.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for tuning in and staying to the end of this episode of How About No with Conifer, Voorhees, and Hove. And tune in probably next month for next episode, because we don't really have much time to do this weekly. We have rotating hosts, so we're in a server with 5 people, and it's probably going to be me and Rich, aka Voorhees, every time, and then a different host each time. So instead of Hove, it'll
Yeah,
be
I'm pretty consistent.
yeah. So I forgot to mention our roles in this chat, in this group. Wait, hang on, what did I label myself as? I didn't choose that. Apparently I'm the voice of reason. Rich is the cynic, because you were like, I dibs the cynic. Mune is Hove is just like, she doesn't really have one. Yeah, I should have thought of that before.
That's so Hove, to be honest. Like,
yeah.
Don't label
me. And then next month you'll probably meet our co-host Chantel, aka Jackie Lol, on Habbo. She used to have a different account, but that sadly got banned. Either that, or and she's Chantel is the confused one, or either that, or you'll meet Ducks in My Books, who is the noob because she doesn't even have a Habbo account yet. But you might meet one of those next time. So yeah, this has been terribly unorganized, and we'll see y'all next time. And don't forget to subscribe. Bye.
Bye.
Yay! Bye.